Rubber body, pirate king dreams, and a crew that'd die for him sounds like the ultimate adventure, right? Wrong. Today, we're cracking open why being Luffy from One Piece is less fun pirate romp and more chronic pain simulator. Spoiler, stretching your limbs like taffy hurts, and the freedom he craves, it's a trap. Luffy's the guy who laughs in the face of death, eats meat like it's oxygen, and charges into battles he has no business winning. But behind that iconic straw hat, a life of broken bones, survivor's guilt, and a crew that's one bad day away from total collapse. Sure, he's chasing the ultimate treasure, but at what cost? Let's unravel the real price of being the future pirate king, from gear to heart attacks to watching friends die. Here's why Luffy's life is a masterclass in suffering. Let's start with the elephant in the room, Luffy's devil fruit. The Gomu Gomu no Mi turns him into rubber coal for dodging bullets, awful for everything else. His body, a physics nightmare, stretching his limbs snaps tendons. Punching mountains shatters bones. And don't even get me started on gear to literally cooking him from the inside. But here's the kicker, every power-up comes with a hospital bill. Even his invincible hockey drains him like a battery. And while he's busy wrecking his body, his crew's fighting for their lives. Luffy's not a hero, he's a walking visit. Luffy's devil fruit isn't a superpower, it's a disability. Sure, he's immune to bullets, but try stretching your arm 50 feet and tell me it doesn't feel like your shoulder's ripping off. Every punch, kick, or gear shift tears muscles. Remember when he fought Lucci, Gear 2 burned his lifespan, and Gear 3 turned him into a toddler. Even his awakened form, it literally melts him. Zo and fruits get regeneration, Luffy gets arthritis by age 20, the Gomu no Mi isn't freedom, it's a life sentence. Luffy's the captain, and that means every loss is his failure. When Usopp nearly dies, his fault. When Ace dies in his arms, his fault. When the crew gets separated for 2 years, his fault. The Straw Hats trust him blindly, but that trust is a noose. He can't cry, can't doubt, can't ever show weakness. Even when he's breaking inside, he has to grin and yell, "We'll win." It's exhausting. And let's not forget the times he actually fails, like Marineford, where his brother died because he wasn't strong enough. Captains don't get therapy, they get trauma. Luffy's appetite is a running gag, but it's also a survival nightmare. His metabolism is broken. He needs 10x the calories of a normal human just to function. In a world where food's scarce and enemies burn islands for fun, starvation's a real threat. Remember Whole Cake Island? He ate poison fish and nearly died. In Impel Down, he survived on moldy bread, and don't get me started on Wano, where he fought Kaido on an empty stomach. The man's one bad meal away from collapsing his crew's too busy fighting to notice. Luffy can't swim, let that sink in. The future pirate king, the guy who wants to sail the entire ocean, turns into an anger he touches water. One slip overboard and he's drowning while Zoro naps. The crew has to babysit him 24/7. Even rain is a threat, and let's talk about sea kings, storms, and enemies who know his weakness. Every voyage is a death wish. But hey, at least he's rubber so he floats, like a sad pool noodle. Luffy's enemies don't get weaker, they get dumber. From East Blue Rondos to literal Yonko, every arc ups the insanity. Crocodile, a sand man who drains your blood. Enel, a lightning god. Kaido, an unkillable dragon, and the stakes? Oh, just genocide, slavery, and the end of the world. There's no downtime. Even filler arcs involve saving kingdoms or fighting zombie armies. Luffy's not chasing adventure, he's stuck in a grindset cult. Luffy's family is a mess. Dad's the world's most wanted revolutionary. Brother Ace died in his arms. Brother Sabo died once, came back, and now runs a secret army. And Grandpa Garp? The guy who threw him into jungles to toughen him up. Even his idol, Shanks, lost an arm to save him a guild trip Luffy carries daily. His real family, the Straw Hats, but when you're sailing towards certain death daily, family just means more people to grieve. Luffy's dream is to be free, but he's the least free person in this series. The world government hunts him, the Yonko want him dead. Even his allies looking at you, dragon manipulate him. Every island he visits becomes a war zone. His bounty? A neon sign saying kill me, and the One Piece? Probably another responsibility he didn't ask for. Freedom's a lie Luffy's just a pawn in everyone's game. Luffy's plot armor is thick, but that means he survives things that should have killed him. Magellan's poison, Ivankov's hormones saved him. Kaido's club to the skull, he woke up stronger. But surviving isn't living. Every near-death experience leaves scars physical and mental. And when your crew expects you to always bounce back? No pressure, Luffy's not invincible. He's just really good at hiding the pain. Luffy's the heart of the crew, but he's also isolated. He can't share his fears. Zoro would lecture him. Nami would panic. So he bottles it up. Remember post-Marineford? He spiraled into depression, reliving Ace's death daily. Even now, he shoulders secrets like the voice of all things alone. The crew sees him as their son, but nobody asks if the sun's burning out. Luffy's story has to end. The One Piece exists. He'll find it, become Pirate King. And then what? Retire? Doubt it. His life is battle. Without enemies, he's empty. And if the series hints about his shortened lifespan are true, he'll die young, leaving his crew to mourn. The dream's a trap and Luffy's too stubborn to see it. So what's the verdict? Luffy's life is a paradox. He's the freest man alive yet chained by duty, pain, and love. His rubber body bends, but his spirit's breaking. And while we cheer his wins, we ignore the cost. A boy who traded his childhood for a crown he can't wear. Being Luffy, it sucks, but hey, at least the meat's good. Luffy's journey isn't about treasure, it's about sacrificing his body, his peace, and his chance to just be. So next time you watch One Piece, remember, behind that grin is a guy who's tired, scarred, and running on fumes. Being the Pirate King, it's overrated. But hey, at least he's got friends, until the next war. If you felt bad for Luffy, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you think his life's rough, wait till we break down why being born as Zoro is even worse. Spoiler, getting lost is the least of his problems.